this guy on the airplane coming from Bangkok to Danang. It's like night and day from Thailand. If you are single, realities that I haven't heard other YouTubers say. Main part of where a lot of foreigners live, $250 for a month. No. Wow, that's so funny. In the hotel elevator, my $12 a night hotel. And I'm going to tell you, as we walk around, there are tons of hotels that are available. Yesterday, I talked to a guy who pays $8 a day for his hotel room in the Medicaid area, which I am in right now. So let's go outside and I'll share with you some realities that I haven't heard other YouTubers say. This is the real main part of where a lot of foreigners live. You have access to a lot of coffee shops, restaurants with Western food. I eat over there quite a bit. But let's walk this way. This is the end over there of Medicaid area. And as I walk forward, it goes about 8-10 blocks. And the beach is just located 1 block away. I just talked to a guy yesterday at the bar. We were meeting at just a bunch of foreigners watching the World Series, which is nice, right? And everywhere you walk around here, you're gonna see spas, places to eat, and convenience stores. You'll see other things, of course, but it's pretty incredible how many spas are here. But there's people from all over the world, especially a lot of Koreans and Chinese love to get massages. They love that for their health. They look at it as a health thing, which I believe they're correct. One thing about the Chinese that is good is they try and cure their ailments with herbs and so forth. Here's a situation, you gotta be really careful walking because they drive completely different in Vietnam. You as a pedestrian are considered pretty much like a half of an ant in amount of importance. Funny as heck because they're really friendly and nice people, but that's just the way they treat each other. It's nothing against foreigners, they just don't care. When they're driving, they are king, whether that be a motorcycle or a car. So you can see over here is the beach. And then, just flip around here before I go down to the beach. Medicaid goes down there about 6-8 blocks. Back there, the rents are a little bit cheaper. And it's, it's up to you. But if you go back that direction, that's where all the bars are. So the noise is going to be much higher at night. And that's something to really think about if you're going to live here. Even stay here or visit here, you don't want to be in a place where they play music until 1:30 or 2:30, 3:30 in the morning. So, at least for me, because I'm not out partying. But if you're a partier, it's not a problem. Those places have super cheap rents for nice places too. $10 for a really nice hotel room, $12. Because they know there's only a certain amount of people that want to party and hang around there. You see a lot of new architecture here. This one looks like it's deserted. That's pretty wild. A different style. But you see some different architecture here in Danang for sure. So you can see this guy, people bicycling. Just had a lady go by, and there's another lady bicycling. Oh, she got a little electric bike. A lot of exercisers here in the morning. Look, Jesus God. Vietnam, I did not lie in my video where I said Vietnamese are the most beautiful women in the world. The bodies are insane. They love to work out, that is not a Filipino thing. Those soft little things. We're across the street, which is famous in Vietnam. So you can see down here these hotels, and some of them have rooms that you can rent. So somebody doesn't want to be on the camera. Oh, it's so easy here. So when you walk the streets in Danang, it's just so much easier. You just kind of keep your peace, But see how they move out of your way? It's a little difficult in the beginning to relax because you're not used to bikes going past you at 40 miles an hour and missing you by 1 foot. So these ladies will rent these places. I talked to one last week, and it's $2 for the whole day, however long you want it, for a chair, per chair. She's getting ready. And we'll go down here on the beach, walk on the beach. But it's so active. I think it's about 6:37 now. And this is the first morning it has not rained in about a week. So they had record rainfalls here in Hue, which is about an hour north, and 2,200 millimeters, which is about, I think it's about 70 or 80 inches in 1 week. And in one heavy day, but just insane. The whole year of Seattle's rained in 36 hours. And the worst flood they've ever had in the history of Vietnam, recorded history in weather. So, and it is a pattern. I moved to Vietnam to live the first time in 2016, and in Ho Chi Minh it would rain in the afternoon, almost always in the afternoon, for about 20 minutes every day during the rainy season, or every other day. But now the weather, because of global warming, has completely changed. So I'm not a scientist. For sure global warming exists. I mean, glaciers are disappearing. I hope that we can do something about it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a bleeding heart liberal anymore, but that is one fact. You can't deny that shit. It's right there in front of our faces. So anyway, that was such a beautiful view. Get away from my face. But you see that these guys, I don't know why they put their feet in the sand. Oh, this is Mi Cay Beach. You can see all the hotels and condos that stretch all the way up into the north part of Da Nang. Now remember, Da Nang's not that big a city. It's just over 1 million people. The traffic is so easy here. I have never seen a traffic jam except when they stop for the bridge, the Dragon Bridge, for the fire show. That's the only time I've ever seen a traffic jam in Da Nang. So the traffic is way easier than Ho Chi Minh or Hanoi. Has got the worst traffic in Vietnam. Anyway, just beautiful, peaceful. But you definitely have to understand that during the rainy season, it's not a lot of fun. Everything gets wet, and it's extremely hard to get it dry. I was talking to my buddy the other day. He's had to throw away some shoes. He had a backpack with some clothes that he left when he went to Thailand for a month and came back. He had to throw everything away. Just mold over everything. Yeah, it just does not dry out. The humidity never leaves. Now the rainy season runs from June to November, with the main part in August, September, October. So it's just about over. But like I said, it just keeps getting longer and longer here. So just understand. But it's not cold. It's just a little bit of a pain. I have to take my stuff to the dry cleaners or the washing place, and they dry that stuff for me so I don't get my clothes ruined if you get caught in the rain. So anyway, but some people out there surfing, or one guy, people out there swimming. Even though they've got the red flag out, they're not going out deep. But man, that is so dangerous. Take a guess how many people die a year from drowning. Oh, 240,000 people a year die from drowning. Pretty incredible. The guy, he's fit. Chào buổi sáng em ơi. Good morning. Em đang làm gì?
Làm you stop in Caribou Coffee.
Hả?
You stop in Caribou Coffee.
I stop?
Sorry, I stop the Caribou Coffee.
Oh, you start working?
Yes.
I see. Up here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to Highlands. I love Highlands and work. I just wanted to say good morning. This is YouTube. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Win.
One. Quynh.
Yes.
And Yao Huyn.
Yes.
Win.
Yeah.
Thank you, Win. And how old are you? Very young.
I'm 20 years old.
20. I said 30. I was going to fall over. 20. You're very young. Good. And you live in Danang?
Yeah.
You live here in Danang?
No, I live in Quảng Ngãi.
Oh, Quảng Ngãi.
Yes.
Okay. Thái có nhiều hợp viên cũ từ đến Quảng Ngãi.
Yes.
Yeah, ở Hồ Chí Minh.
It's Listen Islands.
The islands. Yes,
Yes.
famous there, right? And Quảng Ngãi is south, right?
Yeah.
Phía Nam từ đây is south of here. Okay, cool. Well, nice to meet you. Rất vui được gặp em sáng nay, hiểu không?
You come from China.
China?
Where are you from?
Này, người Trung Quốc. Trời đất rồi, em ơi, làm ăn cười lắm. No, I am American, not Chinese.
Yeah. Study in architecture Danang University.
Oh, how cool! I was just talking about architecture here in Danang because there's some nice architecture here, right? Yeah, I think so.
Sorry.
You have to go to work. All right, Win. Thank you for talking with me.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This is like a boardwalk, sidewalk here. Let Win go. Bye-bye, Win. There's some architecture. So it's so-so here, but it's got some really cool stuff. Anyway, Vietnam has just come so far. The first time I came here was 14 years ago, and I mean, I just cannot tell you how much they've advanced. It's really quite incredible. It used to be so dirty, and I would say it's 75-80% cleaner than it was the first time I came here. I mean, they still had some clean areas where they cleaned the beaches in Vũng Tàu, which is a city by Ho Chi Minh. There's the Highlands over there, but see a lot of foreigners down there too, going for a walk. Oh, they call this Mi An Beach. So down there is Mi K, and then here's Mi An. Oh, there's more surfers down here. Oh, here's a surfer on a motorcycle. Wow, that's so funny. So one thing about Vietnamese, they put everything on. I've seen refrigerators. You'll see the funniest stuff, just tons of stuff piled up on motorcycles. But I've teased them about that, but they're a little sensitive. They don't really like the I think it's so industrious and like such a great attitude, like nothing's gonna stop me. I'm gonna get this refrigerator where it needs to go. But I think they'd prefer to drive with the, because it's hard enough to drive in Vietnam, let alone with the refrigerator on the back. Coconut, playing volleyball, Starbucks. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about Da Nang, it's just a great place. I was talking to another YouTuber yesterday morning, and we came to the conclusion that Da Nang is a great place for us anyway to live part-time, and then during the rainy season you can go to Ho Chi Minh, Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur. It's so easy to move around. But if you want to live here permanently and get really cheap rents, yeah, I have a lady that I'm renting from at the hotel. She's also a real estate agent. She helps people rent condos here in Da Nang. And I saw on her website places as cheap as $280 a month for studios that are not far from the beach. You know, a block or two from the beach. So, oops, sorry. You guys enjoying coffee in the morning? Very shy. So cute. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. So, the great thing about Da Nang, if you are single, is there are a lot more Vietnamese women now in 2025 that are wanting to date foreigners. You know, a lot of them may be divorced, which makes it very easy for vertical dancing, whereas the younger ones, maybe you need to take your time and live here for a while. So, but the amount that speak English now has just really impressed me. It is like night and day from Thailand, from like Hua Hin and which I really like Hua Hin, but you better speak some Thai. You better go to Thai language classes because not that many speak English. And the problem is when they speak English, a lot of that is because they were ex-bar girls. So you don't know what kind of diseases they may have. And even forget the disease part, even if they're clean, which, you know, is very doable, is the attitude, you know, because they relate in their body and their soul. Vertical dancing is related to money. Good luck trying to change that, you know. Some want to change, they don't like it, but a lot of them it's just ingrained in them, instituted in their body. So, yeah. All up and down. There's the red flags, but guys are out there swimming anyway. Make sure you're a good swimmer. Anyway, get the idea. Very beautiful. Wow, and this is the first time I've actually seen the sun in a week here. So it feels amazing. Somebody driving down the sidewalk. Very common. Also, again, even when you're walking in a place like this, no quick movements. That might be you taking on a 1,000-pound lineman, metal lineman. It's gonna truck you, Walter Jones you. You guys remember him? Someday I'll tell you my funny story. When I was living in Seattle, I was at a nightclub. I'll tell you it another time. God save me on that one. This is a really weird thing about Vietnam. So you see this green light, say walk, of course. But when it turns red, is the exact same time that the cars get the green light. So you can be 10 feet across and bam, the thing turns red and my God, the cars go. So you need to make sure to be careful. I wanted to tell you a quick story. I met this guy on the airplane coming from Bangkok to Da Nang a couple weeks ago. He asked me, well, how, he'd never been to Vietnam. He said, how can I meet Vietnamese women to date? And I said, I asked him how long he's going to be here. He said, I don't know, maybe a week or so. I am pretty flexible and I want to go to Ho Chi Minh. I was like, okay. I said, we'll definitely get on VietnamCupid.com and chat with some women and, you know, be careful. And, you know, just common sense. You can sense a lot of these gold diggers are very easy to spot, right? So it's easy for us men if you have half a brain. The problem that you run into, and I do it too, even though I know in my brain all the knowledge, when you're lonely and you're hungry, you have to smack yourself after. You're gonna trip, but don't trip too far. Don't trip and fall. Just trip. If you make a mistake, remind yourself, oh, that was a red flag. Yeah, it just went over my head because I was thinking below my head. So anyway, he came here. He messaged me 3 nights later, and he had hooked up with this divorcee. And, you know, she had initiated going upstairs to his room. It's either the first or second meeting. I think the second meeting, yeah. So very quick. So it can happen if that's what you're looking for. And maybe she's just looking for that also. Yeah. I mean, I think just be honest so you don't have to deal with guilty feelings and hurting anybody. That's my attitude towards that whole thing. I realize, you know, because if you're hungry, then that is a good way to get unhungry before you can settle and think what you really want long term. Oh, I talked with this gentleman yesterday. So I am here at my favorite coffee shop, which is Highlands. And this coffee shop is just absolutely beautiful. Lots of outdoor seating and indoor. I would tell you the cups coffee, not good. Actually, that's just my flavor. We'll go in. This is a great coffee shop. And I know. So just show you around real quick and kind of wrap this video up. I had to kill the audio because it's got trademark music behind it, so YouTube doesn't like that. So this is sort of similar to a Starbucks Reserve. I don't know if you know what that is, but the real special coffee shops in just a few cities, I believe, in America and around the world that are extra special. This is kind of their version. Maybe not quite as big, not quite as many options, but still very nice, very beautiful. And the coffee here is amazing. I'm also a Starbucks fan, but I believe this coffee is a little bit better. But it's hard to pick. Anyway, so comfortable at these places, and they're all over Vietnam. I am going to tell you guys, if you are serious about moving to Vietnam or Thailand, I would like you to contact me if you're interested in skipping a lot of problems and hassles and choosing a place to live, what's going to be best for you. Have a conversation with me for an hour or so, and I can share my information about many places in Thailand and Vietnam and all kinds of things about cost, true cost, not just numbers thrown out in the air, but everyone's a little bit different, what you're going to spend and what kind of weather and what's really important to you and your health. You know, are you in good health, or do you need to be near a hospital maybe because you have some things you have to check up on or get medicine every once in a while. So if you'd like some in-depth information that you just don't get on YouTube videos, I can share with you what I know. I've got a lot of contacts here if I don't know it personally and can find out for you. And I'm going to offer that service so you can avoid a lot of the common pitfalls that I fell into and other foreigners fall into coming over here. Because if you have too many problems, sometimes that really puts a negative spin on the whole place. So I can forewarn you on so many things so that you don't have to deal with those issues and problems. Of course, you're still going to have some, but you don't want overflowing and ruin your idea when you come over here, so you can kind of know some things to expect and be prepared for what to bring from your country to Southeast Asia, what you don't need to bring, what you can buy here. You know, do you want to settle in one place? So just share with me your information. I'll share with you what I know, blah, blah, blah. I think that's enough. And if you guys are interested in that, please go to my homepage and you can email me and I'll give you the cost and so forth. I'm not sure if I can share that right here on this YouTube video, but I think very reasonable to avoid a lot of problems. Okay, buddies, I will see you guys in the next video. This is Michael in Southeast Asia, and I will see you guys soon. Hello.
This is Sriyank from India.
What's your name?
Sriyank
Shriyank.
from India.
I'll never spell that, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
no issues. So we came here to Vietnam. So I took this scooter
Yes.
on high, very good for city touring, local sightseeing. At times you can take into onto the hills, but little less power. But altogether nice fun. Cheers.
Ah, very good, very good. So cool. And it's only 150,000 down?
150 for the rentals.
Yeah.
500 deposit.
500 deposit. Okay, that's really good. Wow, so cool. So a lot of fun, right?
Lot of fun. Yeah.
And this is right across from Highlands in Mỹ An, yeah, area. Okay, thank you so
Okay,
much.
sure.
Appreciate it.